Hello, I am going to give you a short presentation on using Apache jmeter and then executing a post-processor regex call along with it. So with this, I'm going to go to apachejmeter.org. You can get there by just googling jmeter and it'll take you here to their homepage. You can also just click on download releases, get the version. I usually just go to source zip. I'm on Windows. Apache jmeter does require Java, so from there we'll go and get the latest Java version as well. Sometimes this will include needing to restart your computer in order to get Java functioning. Make sure that you have it checked as added to your environment variables path as well when you download and install it. You can see Apache jmeter here. I can get there from GitHub, from their homepage, and then we can see that this is a robust project. It is being used quite a bit, and it still has contributors to it, and maintenance over time has kind of gone down. This has been around for a very long time, between 1998 and 2005. It's a well-maintained project and you can use for yourself. So here we have regex, regexer.com. This is a really good place in what we'll be using today, cheat sheet. You can see that here, and you can click on that and see all the different patterns that we're going to be using, or we could use to actually be able to gather a path. So for this example, I'm going to open up the cheat sheet one more time. We're using the character between. We are using any character in this square braces. That's what it means. We're going to capture any character in between A to Z uppercase, and 0 to 9. You can see that in the square brackets here, so that's great. And then as well, we are also able to capture 8 here. So this is for the curly braces, exact amount, so exact amount of variables. This is for, we can see that this is messed up, so I'm going to go ahead and fix that here. If I can, A to Z, I'm not really sure what happened there, but there you go. That's an example of what happens when you mess up and you can fix it. And you can pattern match. You can see we have 2 pattern matches. It does the same thing. If I were to come here and uppercase this would still pattern match because we're taking the exact pattern each time. Alright, so this is a great tool. You can copy paste whatever text you want in here, and this will help actually in terms of being able to make sure that you can execute and see any response header information that's in here. So for our demo, we're going to come here to this page. This is veteran benefits. The goal is to actually come to this page. If you don't know how you get here, you would right click this and go to inspect, and then this should pop up here. You can go to network and you can see the header. So this is the header information, and you can also use this to actually look at the valuable information. But from here, I'll click File, I'll click Open. Once I get this open, and you can see Demo Test Plan or any other test scripts that you create, you can come in here and you can actually see that we have this. I actually want to replace that with our regex here, and make sure that that's callable and usable. So looks like it is. This is what we use to actually regex the response. So if you wanted to, you'd create a sampler from here. You'd say add sampler and then HTTP request, because that's what we're doing. That would create this, and we'd have to give it the path and the URL. From there you can click add, and then you can click preprocessor, and then you can come down to regexer, or post-processor, excuse me, and then you can come down to regular expression extractor. That's what we want. That's what we created here. It'll create this, and you'll create the variable, and then based on whether or not you want the body information or the response header information or whatever else, you'll select, we want response header information. And here we'll input our expression. This is pattern group, so let's say you have 2 variables that are pattern matched, like these 2. I'm not really sure what happened here, so I'm going to look at this and try and fix this again. Okay, so we just need A to Z. There we go. and we can see that this is working. We want that, and we have two pattern match groups. That's what this is. We just want the first one. So for instance, if we get 2, we would just be getting this first matching case here. And so this was broken. I'm going to go ahead and paste that. I don't think that changed, but maybe it did. So it's 0 for random and then match number. So we want the first match. This constricts the number of matches we have down. Instead of picking, let's say if we have a match group and we get 2 matches, then we want to actually just take one, the first match that we get. So default value not found. That's our default value. We're going to select that. We're going to clear everything under a results tree. That's what this button does, and then we're going to go ahead and execute. Yep, override, sure. And then we can see in the results tree, it's kind of exciting, this is executing. Okay, now for military benefits, we can see that our response data information here, C6334356, that's the first date. So in theory, if we're passing this here to this next call, military benefit version, you would use a $ curly brace. Here we can see military benefit version, so we gave it the variable name. We're using the same variable name. That's how you have to do it in this call, and we're just adding that to the body information. Well, we should see that in the body information, so let's go here. This is not the body, so request body. Yep, C6334356. We can see that's an exact match to what we saw earlier under here in the response header, response data. And we did pattern match that, and we got it, and we gave it, passed it to the next HTTP call. So with that, I'll conclude the video, and thank you for your time. This has been a demonstration from QTech Software, and we have products available right now for Apex, SAS, and features related. We also have performance and load testing, and that's what we were focusing on today with Apache jmeter. Thank you.